So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the weekly movie hunt. Yeah, I'm off from work, so I'm going to go into some stores. Maybe I'll edit this damn thing and get it out earlier than normal. Maybe not. Either way, hey, I try my best. But let's get into some stores. Let's look for some stuff. Oppenheimer came out this week. Let's see who's got the best deal on that. And then I'll come back at the end, and when I'm home, I'll show you what I actually picked up. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. Well, it's a rainy, dreary day, but we're going to go into the store. We're going to do some movie hunting, and you know that'll always cheer us up, make our day brighter, right? What's with this, a second week in a row or whatever it was? I'm fighting the floor cleaner. It reminds me of Deadpool. Yeah, it reminded me of that. They got this new release rack display here, sorry. It's got Expendables 4 on it, 1996 for the Blu-ray. Look, that's that Walmart exclusive Steelbook there. And then they got Saw X. So that's a cool display there. I like it. But here's the main section. So they got Oppenheimer, the sign up there. There's that Hunger Games box. So they got the DVD for 20, Blu-ray for 25. Pretty much same cover art. The 4K is $29.96 in here. And then they got the Walmart exclusive for $35, which that's a little much. With different cover art. It comes with fold out case there. That's kind of cool. I got the Flash like that. At Dragon Ball Z, I'm not much on that, but there's a Steelbook of that came out this week for 27. So they got Saw X for 20, and then they got the 4K for 25. I'll just go ahead and tell you, I've already got that at Best Buy. I'm going to get them to price match it. That Expendables, that's 1 through 4. That's a 4K Steelbook there. That cover artwork's pretty amazing. Well, I'm not spending $70. But hey, they didn't have any new movies out, but I was looking through the rack and I noticed this. I'm going to do a short of this. A Christmas Story Christmas came out. And as a reminder, there's old Ralphie there. It came out only on DVD. What the hell's up with that? You would think they'd get some special features and that this movie is important as A Christmas Story, a sequel to that, a direct sequel, to get a Blu-ray release. It's $15 for the DVD. That's cheesy. But they didn't have anything else new out over here. So I'm going to show you this Oppenheimer a little closer. There's what the fold out looks like. So when you pull that little slipcover off, that basically matches it. There's the back. I obviously can't open it because it's sealed, but that's kind of cool. Icon edition. And then I'll give you a closer look at this Expendables 1 through 4 Steelbook. I think when you pull that acrylic slipcover off, the cigar turns into a gun. You obviously can't have a gun on display at Walmart. So yeah, that's kind of cool, but not $70 cool. So next stop is on this rainy day is Target. Got our balls covered, but let's go over here to the new release rack. Still got Equalizer. They got a 2-for-1 sale here, but where in the hell's Oppenheimer?
This sucks and it's horseshit, but I'm too polite to say anything because I'm a class act.
Yeah, I should complain to them. How do you not have one of the biggest releases of the year? You had fucking Barbie, but you don't have Oppenheimer. But so I'm not even really seeing anything new over here. Like I said, everything's 2-for-1, but whatever they got, I don't know what they got here. They got vinyl, yay! On this back rack here, they did have a few things. Cocaine Bear on Blu-ray for $10 if you don't have that already. Megan, $10. Nope. Yeah, we're not going after that. And then that Spider-Man movies. That Marlowe is still $10.99. So at least they do have a little movie section here. So on my way out, I stopped by the toys. Hey, since they didn't have anything, look at this Herman Munsters. That's from the Rob Zombie Munsters. They got a little Chucky Ultimate. I'm assuming that's from the TV show. That's okay. Like that back there. But this is a bad boy I've been looking for. I'm going to pick this up. Would you guys like me to unbox it on the channel? That's the Halloween Ends Michael Myers. I like Halloween Ends. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I'm going to find the one with the nicest box. And then they got the Baby Sinclair. I like the dinosaurs. Did you like dinosaurs? I think they're going to release all the family. I think Earl comes out next. But yeah, I'm getting that Michael Myers. So I just wanted to put something in the middle here. Target, how do you not have Oppenheimer? I know I said in the store. How do you not have that out? That's like one of the biggest releases. You're having a 2-for-1 sale. That's total bullcorn. Yeah, that's total bullcorn. It might even be worse than that.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit?
Yeah, it is worse than that. It's exactly what he said. So either way, I'm going to hopefully Best Buy, Walmart, or have something else. But yeah, Target, yeah, you just get on my nerves. Let's get into another store and see if I can feel better about this movie hunt. What are we waiting for? Let's go. So next to Best Buy is Barnes & Noble. I'm going to slide in here real quick. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to do a full Criterion video. I did buy some titles, but like Freaks came out recently. But I was looking for one movie in particular that came out. The funny thing is, they didn't have it on the shelf, but they did pull it for me. I was thinking about getting the Trial. Does anybody know anything about that? I heard some good things from like mid-level media on that. But I recommend Time Bandits. And does anybody, have you guys seen the 4K transfer of Princess Bride? I do recommend the others. I've picked that up. That looks good. And then La Bamba, I know one of you guys said you got that, but we're wondering if a 4K release was going to come out. So I'm going to give this shelf a once over, make sure they didn't, something new didn't come out that I don't remember. But I'm going to do a full Criterion video and show you what I picked up in that 50% off sale. But next door to that is Best Buy. So let's get in here and up at the new release rack in the front. Oppenheimer's 28. That's the Blu-ray. My camera's, let me adjust it. Sorry, I had it zoomed in too much. 32 for the 4K. And then you got the Nun Blu-ray. They don't have the 4K of that. You got that Twilight set. American Graffiti. Somebody was talking about the transfer of that. And from what I hear, I heard the transfer is actually the way it should have been because of the type of film they used. This is a great deal right here. That's Best Buy exclusive Steelbook, A Knock at the Cabin for $12.99. Great deal. $17.99 for that Rebel Without a Cause. So at least they got a couple of Steelbook deals there. Still got the Equalizer over here. Here's Expendables 4. I know I reviewed it on the channel and said it wasn't that good, but we might have to complete that set since I got the other 3. So that's 32. Do I get that? You have to wait to the end and find out. Saw X. Really like that cover, that embossed cover. I think I give you a good look at that in here. It's 30 and then 21 for the Blu-ray. Like I said, Walmart's got it cheaper, so if you get it in here, you're going to need to price match it. Insidious. So they still got some of those Black Friday deals out. This store doesn't have like an actual Black Friday section in here. Battlestar Galactica Steelbook, $20. So let's get to the back. On my way back here, I found this shelf. It's got a few Christmas titles on it. That Christmas Bloody Christmas, I reviewed that on the channel. $10 is a good deal. They got Megan for like $8. It's an even better deal than Target. There's old Bruce Willis. Sad to hear what he's going through. Anything else? I don't really see anything. Let's look on the end. I'll get Gran Turismo once the price goes down. So you get the John Wick movies for $10 on 4K. And the remainder of the Christmas stuff, they sold out a lot of the 4Ks. So a lot of those Best Buy 4Ks are $10 for Black Friday. And they got a wall and a wall and a wall of televisions. And look, if I wanted to look over here, they got everything blocked. Has anybody had that Good Burger that they got out? I know that sequel's coming out. So we'll look at a couple of the 4Ks here and see what they got. Stars Born 13. Die Hard. Pet Cemetery. You know, I saw that new one. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It was pretty good. There's Insidious again. And they got that No Hard Feelings. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Guardians of the Galaxy. So this is the remnants of their Black Friday 4K sale. Not really seeing a whole lot. Same stuff we saw last week, actually. Yeah. I heard the transfer of Looper was really good. I was looking at his... Did that have a slipcover? I might have to pick that up. So over here on the new release rack, they got a bunch of the $9.99 stuff up there at the top. That's kind of cool. So they got this Dragon Ball Z. I think that's the Steelbook we saw at Walmart. Cover artwork's cool on that. There's the Fugitive 4K. There was supposed to be a Steelbook of that, but it's not here. Mean Streets came out on Criterion 4K. Look at that, $59. They gotta be, you gotta be kidding me.
That's too fucking high.
Still got Duel here. Got Sympathy for the Devil. What else they got? Others. Those Criterion 4K prices are ridiculous in here. There's the Expendables, the first three. Hotel Transylvania. Not really seeing anything else there. What's over here? Was that the only new releases? Nothing else? I figured they'd have something else in here, but guess not.
Found anything yet? We ain't found shit.
Let's see what they got over here. They actually got the regular edition of American Graffiti. I like that cover artwork. And they got a bunch of the $10 Warner Brothers 4Ks still on the shelf. Lost Boys on sale. There's Training Day down there. Not really seeing anything here. But they back up to the regular price or close to it on that John Wick set. I heard this noise. Listen. It's like water dripping, man. Is it going to drip on me? Yeah, that's what I was feeling like. Top Gun's back up to regular price or sale price, but I got it for $7.99 last week. So some of those 4K deals for Black Friday are over, I guess. There's Coming to America. Do you guys hear that Eddie Murphy's doing a new Beverly Hills Cop 4 for Netflix? Pretty much the whole original cast is coming back. I'll just glance over and see if I see anything as far as sales. Halloween Ends. I always show that because that movie's very underrated. I really like it. I think it gets too much hate. But pretty much, hey, Over the Top, Stallone, $5.99. That's a good deal on that Blu-ray there. That's definitely worth the pickup if you don't have it. I think that's what I paid for mine. And Terrifier, $13.99. Terrifier 2. I think that's about it. Let's look online, though, before we get home. And I'll see if we missed anything. So you got Oppenheimer. Obviously, Best Buy had a Steelbook that we didn't see. And then you got Saw X on Blu-ray and 4K. You got a bunch of Expendables versions there. I think Amazon had a special cover for theirs for it's like $40 though. A Silver Bullet, we saw the empty spot on the shelf at Best Buy. We didn't see the actual movie. Mean Streets, we did see the 4K of that, but there's also a regular Blu-ray that came out. Dragon Ball Z, we saw that. Columbo, I didn't know they were releasing a Blu-ray set of that. It's pretty neat. Farscape. There's that Police Academy set that I was looking for. I thought they would have had that in Best Buy. Got some Burt Reynolds movies. Gator, White Lightning, Gator McCluskey, like that. I thought those movies were already out on Blu-ray. Not really seeing anything there. Nope. The Scarlet Letter. It's private. I have to click on some of these and look on Amazon to see what they are. Animal Security. Yeah, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel. Cruel Summer 1 and 2, I've seen those. That's like indie horror movies. I think they're funding number 3 right now. So, those are pretty interesting. There's that dual set. I unboxed that on the channel last week. Check out that video. That's one of my favorite releases of the year. I love that movie. Relative. So, I think that's about it. So, let's get home and I'll show you what I picked up. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the JeffMan316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, JeffMan316. And like I said, this will be the haul portion of the video. Yeah, so Target was basically a bust. Walmart wasn't bad. Saw some stuff in there. And hey, Best Buy was where it was at. Too bad that's going to be after the first of the year where you're not going to be able to pick up any physical media because they're not going to sell it. I did hear somebody in one of their videos say that a Best Buy employee told them that they may sell some movies online at the beginning once they pull them out of stores. But either way, we're not going to go into that. I'm going to show you what I picked up. The first one was an extension of my Black Friday haul. If you go back and look at what I picked up on some of those videos, because Best Buy's had their stuff out for like way over a week, almost 2 weeks. But I went ahead and picked up Looper 4K Blu-ray digital. This is from Sony. So yeah, I read a review saying that the 4K was pretty good from like the UK release that came out earlier, but they did a really drastic improvement on it for the US release. So I heard, like I said, that the transfer was awesome. So that's going to be an upgrade from my Blu-ray. A movie that I picked up that I'm probably going to cover on the channel in a review of some sort, because I knew about this for, I don't know, has it been almost 2 years ago that I discovered it on YouTube? The Jester, not the movie. There's some shorts featuring the same character. That'd be like a cool mask there, wouldn't it? Yeah, look at that. There's some shorts, I think it's 3, that I found on YouTube that tied into this character, and they ended up making a movie out of it. So this is from, who released this? Dread. So I guess it's it says it's a Dread original. So yeah, I haven't watched this yet. I'm going to watch it. If it's good, I'm going to cover it on the channel, and I'll tell you about those shorts. So I picked up some stuff online from Orbit DVD. It's one of the online retailers that I cover a lot on the channel. Excellent service there. And I had already picked this up because I was afraid I would not get the Best Buy Steelbook of it. And it's a good thing I did, because Best Buy didn't have the Steelbook of this. So I got the 4K Blu-ray of The Fugitive. This is probably the UK release. I'm not exactly sure. I got it online, like I said, from Orbit DVD. I've had this for almost a week. So I watched it. The transfer is pretty good. So here's the back. I think it matches the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook that they were going to have. So there's not much to the inside. So I'll go ahead and show it to you. But either way. So, yeah, obviously I have a region-free player, so that'll work with me. So I didn't have to wait for the Best Buy Steelbook. So speaking of Best Buy Steelbooks, there were 2 Steelbooks for the Expendables 4 that came out. I know I covered the movie on the channel, and I know I said I didn't like it and it wasn't that good. But I'm a completist. I mean, you can't have Expendables, the Best Buy exclusive Steelbooks for 1, 2, and 3 and not get 4, right? And I like the cover artwork on this. Maybe I'll like this more when I watch it at home. Maybe it's when I pay money for it in a movie theater and it's not that good, that it pisses me off. But yeah, it's got one of those clear acrylic. This one is green, but look at that. That's got some amazing artwork. It says, "Don't worry about it. I've got a prescription scope." That was Dolph Lundgren's character. So if I hadn't bought those other 3, I don't know if I'd have gotten 4. But there's an awesome looking Steelbook of the first 4. If you don't own them, at Walmart. So that Walmart exclusive has some sexy artwork, which is why I showed it to you in more detail on the side there in the store. So the next one I picked up is I went ahead and just got Oppenheimer. and I picked this up at Best Buy. I think I ended up price matching that and the next one with what Walmart sold it for because it was a little bit cheaper. But yeah, they didn't have the Steelbook in Best Buy, and I wasn't paying extra. I haven't seen this movie yet. I know it's going to be good. It's like way over 3 hours, right? So here's an issue that I've got. I think it's going to be one of those movies where it's going to be really good. It's going to look great. It's going to sound great. It's going to have great acting. But I don't know that this is going to get a ton of repeat viewings from me. I have a hard time. That's got to be very entertaining for me to watch something that's 3 hours or longer. So, but it's good to own it on physical media because you can watch it and then you can take it and stop it and come back and watch the rest later. So yeah, I was been watching a lot of the directors, including Christopher Nolan, hyping up physical media in the last week, saying ownership is big. Like if you want a movie and you want to own it, get the physical media release because you never know when it'll get pulled from a streaming service. So this is a movie that I picked up at Best Buy. Saw X has got a really nice embossed cover there. You can feel it. But yeah, this one I got price matched because it was like $5, at least $5 cheaper at Walmart. So carpet matches the drapes, as they say. But I saw this in theaters. Check out the review I did for this on the channel. I really enjoyed it. So here's a release that I've been waiting on for a while. As soon as they said it was coming out, because I've wanted some really good transfers of these on Blu-ray, and I know it's more of like one of those guilty pleasure types, but I got the Police Academy collection. I've actually watched the first movie. It looks great on Blu-ray. This has got all 7 films. So if you're not aware that there's 7 films, it's got the first movie on one disc, then you got their first assignment and back in training on another disc. Then you got Citizens on Patrol in Miami Beach, Assignment Miami Beach on a disc. Then you've got City Under Siege and Mission to Moscow on a disc. Then you got special features on the last disc. I really love Police Academy 1 through 4. That's the Steve Guttenberg era, and then you got the post Steve Guttenberg era after he left for the rest of them. So I'm looking forward to going back through some of this comedy cheese from the 80s and watching those again. I think the last one came out in the early 90s, didn't it? I'm not exactly sure. Mission to Moscow is not very good. So the last 2 things I got from Orbit DVD, and they're Arrow releases. I got the 4K of Barbarella, and I really love that cover artwork. Now, if you're not familiar with Barbarella, it's Jane Fonda. She's in her sexy best in this. It's basically a combo of like all the cool science fiction stuff with him, along with some 60s sexiness thrown in there. That was back, in the 60s and 70s, they made stuff like Logan's Run. Planet of the Apes came out, all that kind of stuff. So it's like just a mashup of a bunch of different type of sci-fi stuff from back then, and a lot of the free love feeling of the 60s. So the last one I got is Tremors 2 Aftershocks. I really love the first 2 Tremors. I've got them all on Blu-ray, but this is the 4K. I felt bad. I missed out on this collector's set for the first Tremors, and I didn't feel like going back and rebuying it in the set. So I just went ahead and bought the single disc. I saved this for the video. They always usually have the reversible cover art. You may remember that. That's what I remember seeing in the video store for Tremors 2. So I'm going to flip that because in this case, we don't want the carpet to match the drapes. So yeah, so I'll have the disc have that artwork, and the collector's case will have the new artwork. So that's kind of cool. So I'm not going to do an unboxing of this on the channel. It's got a poster, which is both the artwork for the original poster artwork, and that it's a reversible poster. You can flip it back and forth. And then it's got this really nice book. Pretty thick. And then I'm not sure if it had art cards in it or not. Give me 1 second. I'll open up the disc. Sometimes they put them inside there. And it did. It had, well, actually, it's another poster. I think I remember looking at this. It's a breakdown of the parts of the new, Trimmers Graboids creature. So if you want to know what came in Barbarella, reversible cover art, some art cards, and I think one of them got nudity on it, so I'm not going to show you that. It's got, same thing, it's got a reversible poster, which has that on one side and that on the other. And then it's an even thicker book with that. And one of the cool things, I've already looked at it, is it's got the original press kit from the movie back then. So, and I think there's some nudity in there because there's some nudity spread out. So, spread out in the movie. So yeah, 2 of the releases I got are really cool Arrow releases, 4Ks. So, but between that and the Police Academy, that's some of my favorite ones. So, what did you pick up this week? Put some comments down below. A lot of physical media releases coming out. So, it looks like they're catering to the collectors, or are they surviving because of the collectors? Let me know your opinion on that. That might be a good topic for a video. So, either way, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the normal YouTube stuff. You keep supporting me. I'll keep making great content. I think we've hit 2,500 subscribers, and if it sticks, in the next week, I'll end up doing a giveaway. Come over to the live stream we're going to do this weekend. We'll discuss maybe the best way to do that, because I'm going to give away 25 movies. If you are a subscriber, hit the notification bell. You'll know when I post new videos, and you have to be a subscriber to the channel to win. If I find out whoever won, whatever method we use, isn't a subscriber and doesn't stick with me, I'll pull it and I'll give it to the next person who is a subscriber. So I love you guys, and until next time, boys and girls, this is Jeff Man 316. I'm your pop culture reporter. I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.
See ya.